This will be lesson number 11, Birls. Now, birls are a difficult movement in piping. So from this day forward in your piping career, on an almost daily basis, you're going to be practicing birls because they fade. And Lord knows when you're my age, they're fading anyway, so you have to practice twice as hard. But when you're first learning, you really have to be on these birls. And you're going to be on them the entire time you're playing bagpipes. Okay, so what is a burl? A burl is 2 taps to low G played on a low A. So here you are in low A and you're going to tap to low G twice. 2 taps. 1, 2. 1, 2. So, what does that sound like? Now, we can start on high A, go down the scale, and play birls. So let's start on high A. So notice, as you close down to the chanter, you play the low A followed by the 2 taps. So you must hear that first low A to have the burl come out correctly. Let's try from high A down the scale again. Okay, sometimes you'll have high G grace notes with the burl. In that particular case, you're going to play the high G grace note on low A, followed by the 2 taps. Going up the scale, let's try that. Starting on low G. Do that again. Okay, that's double tap birls. When you're first learning birls, stick to the double tap. Get used to moving that finger rapidly twice for the 2 birls, for the 2 taps to make the burl. Now, it's not the only way to make a burl. There's the tap-pull method. In the tap-pull method, again on low A, you'll first make the first tap, bing, and then pull the tip of the small pinky across the hole there as the pull. So tap, pull, tap, pull, tap, pull. What does that sound like? Now, it's a bit faster burl, but there is some risk to it because you'll notice that as you pull these two fingers are usually pulled along with it. You can pull these two fingers off of the hole, and then you have a misplayed note. So there's some risk with this, but it is a faster burl. There's also the sweep method. In the sweep method, you bring your little finger up, sweep down the hole and off, and then sweep back. As you just heard, if you're not careful, you can pull those fingers off. So there's risk with this method as well, but it is the fastest burl. You'll quite often hear pipers with a very, very crisp little burl like this, and you wonder, how do they do that? Again, they're sweeping down and then sweeping back. It's risky, so it takes a lot of practice. So, whichever method of burl you finally decide on, double taps, tap pulls, or sweeps, maybe all three. I play all three, depending on where I'm coming from and the style of tune and so forth. But they take a lot of work. So start with your your double tap first, work up to the tap pull, and go on to the sweep if you can. Older players just learning have a lot of trouble with sweeps. Sometimes they have trouble with even tap pulls. It's okay. A nice solid double tap burl is acceptable. So get on them, practice them all the time, daily, and have fun with them.